Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. It is free, $99. It costs you nothing, zip, zilch, zero, nothing. To hit that red subscribe button. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what's going on with our June variable expenses. We got a few things to adjust in our budget, a few things to transfer, a lot. So initially, what I was going to do was, because the credit card has gotten a little bit out of hand, I was going to go to my debit card and transfer my money over to my Navy Federal account and only swipe my Navy Federal card. Came into a little bit of issue, which I'll work through, because I think next quarter I am going to switch to debit card, because I wanted to see how the credit card rewards would treat me. And it's been good. Like, I feel like I earn about $20 per month so far on using the credit card, and it hasn't been horrible. But I think for next quarter, I'm going to switch everything to using my debit card and see how that works for me in conjunction with the Ally buckets. So not 100% yet. We'll see what happens. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll do all through Capital One, because I like everything in one place. Neither here nor there. What are we doing for June? So for June, I am going to still use the credit card. Now, I'm going to, I use my Quicksilver credit card right now for everything. What is going to happen is all the same bills, like the insurance, the security equipment, all that will stay on there. So that credit card is going to be more like for bills. And there's a little bit of a balance on there. So we'll still be reviewing that and making sure to pay as much as we can off of that. Everything for May balance hasn't paid though. Now, what I'm going to do is I have another credit card through Capital One, which they sent me, which is a saver card. That card has $40-something on it right now. And what we're going to do is, because I've decided not to go to Zumba because the class keeps getting canceled. And I know it's not her fault. Like, it's through a studio, and sometimes this lady who owns the studio still has to use it for other things. So I'm going to go ahead and pay what's left on the saver card. So here's our saver card right now. So let's start there, one thing at a time. You ever just been in a situation where your brain is just all over the place? So right now, the saver card has $48.52 on it. And I believe that I have $50 in our gym vibes. So I'm going to take $48.52, and then I'm going to say continue. I didn't have to type that. I could have just chose that. And I don't want it coming from my Major Keys account. I want it coming from my Gym Vibes account. So in Gym Vibes, you'll see there is $50.71. And since I've decided not to go to the gym this month, that's where we're going to take the money from, and that's cleared. That was something, I believe, for the patio project. I don't remember 100%. I'll leave it on the screen when I figure it out. It was Amazon, so it won't be hard to figure it out. Okay, just did some quick research. That was the patio. That was a table. That was $48.52. And we're going to go ahead and pay it. Now, this credit card is not due until, I think, July. But because I want to have this credit card start at 0, that's why I'm paying it now. So thanks for your payment submitted. So that will bring our balance right back to where we started, which was a $5,000 balance. Y'all see it came back. It'll clear in time. Why did you do that, Tara? I did that because this is the card we're going to use going forward for the month of June. And you know how normally, y'all, I go ahead and I pull out this planner. You see it's not up there. Well, it wasn't up there. And I put the grocery money, and I put the self-care money and the eat out and all of that. I'm not doing that this time, y'all. I'm not doing that. I am actually just going to leave the lump sum in the account, pay on the credit card, and then track. I hope that makes sense. So right now we have $465 in a cash envelope money. This will stay here. I will know I have this much. And literally the plan is to track like every 2 to 3 days, because it's going to be super important to stay on top of this. Now, when I track, I am going to, say what I spent it on, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I only have $20 left in eating out, or I only have $15 left in groceries. I'm just going to track as I'm spending. For example, this is how we've been tracking. We do groceries, gas, self-care, all of that. We break it down, and then we do all the credit card transactions here. Well, that's not what we're doing. That's not going to happen. What I'm doing for this month is a rolling expense. So it'll just be the date, description, and, groceries, Walmart, the amount, and then how much I spent, and just keep adding until we get to the bottom. It won't be in any particular categories. I think it's going to make for my life to be a little less stressful. Not 100% on that, y'all, because it might make for my life to be a little more stressful. I will see how I feel about it, but I do want to give it a try, y'all. You never know what's going to work for you unless you actually give it a try, right? That's just basically how it works. Now, this account is going to it has a little less than you'll see because we do have some cash, which we will be stuffing. What we're going to do is stuff the gas and the giving. Now, speaking of our budget, so the budget, what I did incorrectly was I didn't completely look at my yearly budget, right? For May, I can't do that because it gets weird. So for May, what I was supposed to do was for eating out, fun, I was supposed to put more money. I was supposed to put 80 in eating out, 40 in fun. Not 40, maybe just, no, 120 in eating out. 60 in fun. I was supposed to act like I had another month, another week. That's what I was supposed to do. I did not do that. And so, which would have worked out better because I would have more money to spend when my best friend is here, because I'm trying to compensate for that. So if you remember when I did my June, but not my June, I don't know why this part is so blurry, but if you remember, I did my last paycheck of May and nothing was in here, but there was $100 buffer. It's no longer a $100 buffer. There's now just a $30 buffer. And I went ahead and adjusted these amounts. Correction, there's a $40 buffer because I already took the cash out. I'm not going to worry about taking another 10. It was supposed to be another 10 in giving. So what's going to happen is, in this fund, we're going to give an additional, we're going to do an additional 20 for, it doesn't matter. The thing is that it doesn't matter because there won't be real categories, but I am going to send an additional 20, 40, 60, because we'd already sent 50, 20, 40, $60 over to this cashless envelope category. So I'm going to do that now.
I'm going to go over here and I'm going to transfer over $60 from here to my cashless envelopes. I hope that makes sense. Because it was a magic month, I was really already supposed to do
that. Success. And I don't know why I didn't look at my yearly planner that's what was supposed to happen, but it was. But we should still have about $39 to $40 left in the buffer. Plus, we still have one more bill that needs to come out, which is the water bill. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. So right now we have $525 in the cashless envelope money. This is basically what we have to spend for the month. It is only me. What has to come out of here is groceries. Gas is going to be in cash. Giving is going to be in cash. So groceries, self-care, fun, eating out will come out of this $525 for the month, keeping also in mind that I have a guest coming. So another thing that I'll be doing to help myself out is I will be having some videos, probably 1 or 2 weeks, where I'm going to be shopping my pantry to make my meal plan so that I don't have to really buy too much at the grocery store. I hope what I'm doing makes sense, and we'll see how it works. Like I said, I'll be tracking much more often just to stay on top of it. And now let's go ahead to where the money resides. Because
I'm asked, what the money reside, what the money reside, what the money reside, what the money reside. Okay.
Money, I believe, is in the credit card box. Yes, ma'am. So we should have $140. That's $120 for gas for the month of June, and then $20 for giving. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40. This is going to be so short. So $140. Let's go ahead and stuff them. The only reason I'm doing gas because gas is cheaper in cash. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1 and 2. 120 is going into gas for the month. Gas just keeps on rising. I had less money left over. So let's go ahead and fill out this tracker really quickly.
Today is actually the 7th, so 6-7 deposit, and that is of $120, leaving us with $120.
So gas deposit is in. I will highlight that a little later when it hopefully won't smear. And then the only other thing we have to do is giving, and giving
has a deposit, which now that I've thought of it, do a little horrible purple marker is done. A little separator, and a 6-7, we have a deposit of $20, which leaves us with $20.
And that's 10, 20. And that is giving. So just expect more tracking videos, or don't, because the whole point is to not have to spend so much money so that I have to keep on tracking. But, you know, sometimes that's basically what it is. And we'll come back at the end of the month and make sure to see where we're at with our other Capital One card, but we'll really be tracking mostly on the Saver One card just to make sure we're not going over budget with it. And I do also still have some money in Grace, so that will be helpful. That was my original fund money. So I do have, oh, I forgot I have I have a couple dollars, not too many, but remember this one was for house guests, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have $9 in house guests, which is there. And then I do have, where is it? Grace, which has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3. I have $103 in Grace. That is meant for fun. So like if I do something that I need a little extra money to cover, I can always take it out of there. So last but not least, y'all, we're going to scratch off something, a number. I finally got it in the mail, y'all. My actual scratch off. We're going to scratch off a number from that beautiful challenge for Juneteenth that SNC Budget did. And then all I'm going to do is from that money that I have for cash envelope money, I'll move that money straight into a savings. Yeah. So we'll do it that way. All right, guys, so y'all know that I have my printout, which I'm probably going to use because, baby, we need to see the numbers. And I'll do it again, though, because this is too cute. If anyone is interested in download, I will make sure you leave you the link to chat free of charge. So the link for this challenge that you saw me print out, this is the lower one. There is a higher one. Will be available down in the description, and I'm doing it with a group of lovely ladies. They will also be linked down in the description. Please make sure to check them out. If you aren't already following them and you're following them from here, please let them know that I sent you. And here is the challenge with the scratch off. So I'm actually going to take this challenge
and put it with my other scratch off beautiful melanin challenges for another time. And first of all, because I can't find a little scratcher, and just because I've already printed it, babes, I'm going to use a printed one, and I didn't have that in time, so we'll do this together.
You can either follow along with me, or you can pick a number that fits your schedule best. Just pulling money from the cashless envelope category. So because this is early on in the game, and I don't really know what this month is going to look like, your girl is definitely going to pick some small numbers. I do feel like a 3 is safe. I don't want to do this orange. I'm so weird. These are close to green, red, and yellow. So this is the ones I'm going to use. And I'm going to start small, baby, because it's the beginning of the month. And I think I'm going to do number 1. Okay, I enjoy coloring, so I'm not going to do no half behind coloring, but I will speed up for y'all. And we're going to go with, well, we're just going to go up and down. So that is, so let's do 3. Go 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is sort of a big number, but it's okay. I think we can manage $6 out of our budget.
For right now. And then as the month goes on and we see where we're at, you know, we'll decide
whether we're just going to do 1 or 2. So $3, 4, 5, $6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our cash money
envelopes. Okay, right there. And we're going to transfer to, I don't think we're going to call it Juneteenth. We're just going to choose one that doesn't really have anything in it right now, which I think I decided was Be My Guest. So Be My Guest only has 73 cents in it. We're going to put it in Be My Guest because if I tend to go over, baby, know this money will go back right in there to pay this credit card. Know that. And so this is $6. And we'll put that this is for, if you want me to type, nope, Juneteenth. Okay, and transfer.
Success. So we have moved $6 over into the Juneteenth, or Be My Guest. We moved it over for Juneteenth. Yeah, guys, I started it. I'm so excited. It's kind of nice to do a challenge in the middle of the month as it's going. So that's also great. So that is it. That is all I have for y'all. I ordered something from Taylor Budget is having a, I don't know if she's still having it, y'all. I think she's still having it. Y'all better check it out. She has a shop, and she's having like all her physical products are 75% off for the summer blowout sale. I will link her shop down below. I'm waiting for my order to get here. However, I'm so excited for it. And if you can get what you want to get on a budget. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, order to be great. You have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. It's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever, Bye. Just hands. Love you, mean it. Bye. She's so pretty.